Hello everyone, today I'm going to be talking about why the EV stock is promising for the long term, and I'm going to give you good news for the EV stock. But before we get started, just make sure that you subscribed and give me a thumbs up, it's really helping. And without further ado, let's get started. Goldman Sachs now expects EV stocks to increase their share of the Chinese market more rapidly than anticipated previously, which means faster growth between now and 2025. The New York Stock Exchange ended the session with NIO rising 5.78% to $47.98 on Wednesday, while the New York Stock Exchange jumped 0.29% to $14,188.20. NIO's last close was 45.36, 21.52% under its 52-week high of 57.20. NIO today's close was 47.98, 19.27% below its 52-week high of 57.20. Trading EV stock is no joke right now. Shares of Li Auto, XPeng and NIO were slid on Wednesday and all opened lower in response to bad news, have staged a big comeback, signaling that investors believe the bull market in the sector is here to stay. All three US-listed Chinese electric vehicles were down about 10% in pre-market trading after Li Auto, ticker symbol LI, announced a secondary stock offering months after completing its initial public offering in late July. Stocks often trade down when new shares are issued because investors don't like to see their existing stake diluted, and when management sells stock, it can be taken as a sign the shares are fully valued. Given that management teams typically don't like to offer stock for less than they think is worth, shares of all the three Chinese EV producers are certainly high valued. The Chinese three are worth more than the Korea three: General Motors, Ford Motors, and Fiat Chrysler Automobiles. The Chinese stock are up about 120% on average over the past 3 months. Adding the negative sentiment was investors' concern about what potential US legislation means for US-listed Chinese stocks. Congress is slated to vote on a bill that would require Chinese firms to abide by US auditing standards. Failure to do so would result in being delisted. That means a company would have to seek a listing on another stock exchange, likely making it more difficult for US investors to trade those shares. All the bad news is being shrugged off by investors. Near midday on Wednesday, Li Auto stock was up 0.4%, NIO shares had gained 2%, and XPeng stock rallied 5.7%. The reason for the reversal is not easy to discern. Goldman Sachs now expects EV stocks to increase their share of the Chinese market more rapidly than anticipated previously, which means faster growth between now and 2025.